Alright, I wanted to come back and catch this tip. I guess I'll make this part 2 of these door panel tips. Got the board cut out roughly. Came over here and mounted it on the vehicle. I went ahead and took my own advice and left extra on these 2 edges. That way I can be sure to get my line really nice. I'll probably mark it back here. Oops. Mark it back here and then go 3/8 of an inch or so further. 1/4 inch, somewhere around there. I'll make sure to measure it and get a real good fit. I've got this holding. I put all the screws in here. Got that holding the piece, the board there. That way I can get everything lined up real nice. I've got this all stripped down. Took a wire brush over it. Knocked all the old pieces of cardboard out of the holes because we're going to hammer this into the new panel and glue it. So I took that wire brush over the back of this too. May not look like it, but it did all look like that. So I need to go over this corner some more too because our material is going to be glued there. So I'll go ahead and run the wire brush all the way down the inside of this just to knock all that rust loose. And I have a little more bending to do on this. This doesn't want to sit quite right, so it's sitting kind of high. So another thing that's very important here is I'm going to mark this piece after I have it bent right and it's sitting how I want it to sit. It does something funny here. It has this spacer for the window, and then it had an indentation shape right here that really threw it off way too close to the window, so I'm not sure what was going on with that. So I bent that indentation back out where it was all flush right here and make that fit right. And then the marks we really need, you can see my line where that needs to be. So another mark, I'm going to do these holes. This is for lining it up this way, so we don't go too far that way or too far back. Of course we're going to have our edges here, so that should tell us where we need to be. But then when we get to the middle, that helps also, especially if we're not going by this line. It helps up and down. Make sure you have it sitting right before you go to attach that to the board. I'm pretty sure I showed that exact process on a past video. I hope you guys been keeping up. I'm going to try to go back on my YouTube and retitle a lot of the videos so you can find them easier. I'll make playlists and stuff like that out of the whole sets of each vehicle. That way you don't have to go searching through all my uploads. I currently have playlists of finished vehicles, finished custom figures and things like that. A couple playlists of how to do things. How to cover a convertible top and how to customize figures. So I'll make some more playlists. That way these things are easier to keep track of. I won't be going over it on this video, but once I trim this to fit around the border and I get this attached, everything's all ready to go, then I'll work on making my holes for clips. This door panel to attach to the vehicle. So again, something I'll go back and forth, flip behind the board, either create new holes from new clips or go with the existing ones behind there, which is ideally what you want to do. Okay, here we go. So let me get on to this, and hopefully these tips are helping somebody out. Peace.